Sorry about that, my computer glitched again. So I'm just blending out my e.l.f. Halo Glow. I'm like, might as well just make it a part 2 again. Because my computer's been acting up lately. So I think it's time for a new computer. Alright. So I wiped off what, because I did get some primer. Some of like the primers that were underneath onto the brush. So I just wiped off what primers I got onto the brush. Off. The thing that underneath does on my neck is just power grip. Still a little tan. Not too tan now. So it's again going to go back to not matching this foundation I have, but just trying to make a glowy skin look everywhere apparently. What it is. So now I'm gonna go into the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer in the shade Light Honey. It was just that concealer foundation itself is the reason everything would separate up here. Found that out because, what was it, the other day I had put makeup over here, like the e.l.f. Halo Glow, to use as foundation. It was today to make a no makeup day for work, which, by the way, I love my job. It's so easy. But it's also easy. So we're pretty much putting this everywhere but my chin. Or not my chin, my neck, this part. So I am putting it everywhere. So beware with me. I'm glad that this isn't a two-parter because this video would be long if it wasn't a two-parter. So actually sometimes my get her messing up. It's a good thing. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. So tomorrow it might be late. Me doing the tutorial might be late again tomorrow. Just because the fact that I work tomorrow as well. And yeah. There's Jackie! Hi, babies! Come here! Come here! Hey, look! Look! Come here! Ah. Alright, lookies! There's my Jackie! There's my Jackie! And she leaves. How rude. I see the problem. Daddy's girl. See what daddy's girl. There's my camo. Shaggy was already up here, so I don't want to hear it. Really? A cat wanted cabbage. Alright. I don't get my cat sometimes. Well, I don't get camo. I mean, we don't feed him human food anyway, so I don't know. Where's Camo? Found her. Camo! Camo! Camo, Camo, Camo girl! Camo, Camo, Camo girl! Kitty, 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 kitty! So she was on my butt this morning earlier when I got home from work. Both times, because I had to come here for something else, too. Alright, Hunter painting. So we're going to do the Rimmel London Stay Matte Concealer in the shade Espresso. And we're doing it all over the face, even on the nose. And then we'll cover it with bronzer, like what we did for, I think it was Taurus. Either Taurus or Cancer. I think it was Taurus. Maybe it was Cancer. Either way, what we did for one of them, besides the nose. But today we are going to do the nose. So this is going to look very earthy again. So it's going to just repeat what we did for Taurus, made it really earthy. Very natural. Sort of. So now we're going right here. Right here. Going to try not to touch it. Who knows how that will work. I mean, it can touch right here and blend together right there. But I cannot touch on the cheeks. And if one side touches, I gotta fix the other side. I feel like eventually everything's gonna touch. Then now jawline. This is gonna look very down to earth today. Taurus was a little down to earth. Today, this is just going to look completely down to earth. Because Virgo is one of those zodiac signs that really is really down to earth. Like, I seen their color palette. It was all pretty much earthy colors. You had your brown, you had your green, you had your yellow for the flowers, some of the flowers, and your stuff. And then you couldn't use anything like neon-y just because of the fact that it's this this zodiac sign is very down to earth. You can still smell my soap on it. So now really quickly we're gonna take our sponge here. We're gonna kind of clean up this contour a little bit. Because of the bronzer going on top, I want a very soft contour. So now we're gonna go into the bronzer. So the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer and Tan Lines, and this little concealer brush. I don't see me using the bronzer up today, but you never know. And I'm pretty much just blending it in with that contour to kind of lighten up the contour just a smidge. And then I got a little mistake over here. So now again, and I'm just blending it with that contour. So I'm taking the brush, kind of just shading. Look, I'm just shading, trying to blend it. We will go over with the sponge one more time, just to make sure everything is blended together. It doesn't look like contour and bronzer together. It looks just like one thing. No, it's two products. It looks like one. I don't think I'm going to use the putty bronzer up today. I need to use something up today. See how I'm just really blending it, shading it. Ow! My face looks like this right now. This is what I get for wanting to do the zodiac signs. Because I was on a roll using products up the past few days. I gotta use something up. Come on. No, it just so that's good. That's looking so good. So good. It doesn't look on camera that way on camera because it's just emphasizing everything I'm doing. And so is the mirror, but since I'm also blending it, and all that, right on this. And I seriously did not use up the putty bronzer. I have to use something up today. Alright. So now we're gonna use the sponge just to make sure everything is blended all together. Horrendous. But I can fix it with foundation. So now we're going to go into the Maybelline Cheek Heat and Nude Burn. Much appreciated. We're going to use this sponge that we normally use for this and the Healthy logo. This is a sheer blush and a not very pigmented blush. So I'm just building it up. this is not going to be a very highlighted look. Because you don't want a very highlighted look. I understand completely. And now I have to add blush. Because I put too much highlight. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it the same way on the other side to make it even. I'm going to blend it onto the cheeks. Because what happened is, look, it made it more pigmented, so it made it more noticeable. So, there you go. And then we can take the highlighted look down. There we go, and then just really quickly above that. There you go. So now I'm going to so this one, back and forth like that. I'm just going to go under, between these two. And then the same thing over here. Nice highlighter. But I'm only going to press down on the chin. I'm not going to press down over here, because I'll mess our contour up. Or our contour slash bronzer. Then once again, passing on it. So what I'm doing, taking some of that, going down, brushing my nose with it, and right in between my brows. Then I'm going to take the sponge and look what that did. Got all brighten up. I'm going to take it, kind of flicking up with it. Then again, alright, now into foundation. So we're going to use the Oma Beauty Flawless IRL Skin Perfecting Foundation in the shade Fair Lady T6. It's a very liquidy consistency. It's very liquidy. And the only reason it's hard to apply right now is because of the foundation version. Actually, I don't know if it's just the fact that foundation I used before is lightening up. That looks like a pretty good match. So I'm gonna clean the back of my hand off. Every time that I'm done with the pumps that I did. Just so my hand don't get too dirty. That looks like it does the good job with the underpainting. Just fine. It doesn't react with the power grip or anything underneath. My only complaint is the smell. It does have a fragrance to it that's not that pleasant. Smells like a movie like the cleaner they use in movie theaters. That's what it smells like. It does not smell pleasant, but it's not that noticeable. Like, it's only noticeable if I like smell the back of my hand. Oh, now it's really strong. So I'm doing my nose. Okay. So I cannot get over the smell. The smell's there. I can't get over it. Alright, so now I'm gonna blend it out. Gonna blend it into the hairline. Everything blends nicely. I can see it start popping through. It's just the blush, not really pigmented. tinted. It's a sheer blush. So that's the only thing that's not coming through. But other than that, things coming through nicely. Alright, so I'm just gonna put more on top. Because you really, I can't use a powder blush today. Because you can't use neon pink or orange. So both powder blushes that I have, like, out of question. Now I don't know if powder is going to cover it up. So no, I'm going to do the e.l.f. Camo Concealer first. I was going to. Normally what I would do, but I kind of messed up, so that's what I'm going to have to do. And then after that, we're going to go into some setting spray, and then some powder, and then some powder bronzer, and then lipstick and setting spray again, and we'll be done. Hopefully, and hopefully, my computer will stop messing up. Right. So now we're going to do some setting spray, which is the e.l.f. one. I would have done it before putting foundation on too, but I forgot. So now we're going to use my powder brush and the Maybelline Fit Me. I honestly don't see this. gonna do is I'm gonna try really hard to use something up tomorrow. Or use a couple things up actually. This is ridiculous. So anytime I don't use a makeup product up in a video, depending on how many times that happens, that video I'm gonna try to shoot for one more than I would normally do. So tomorrow I'm gonna shoot for 2 products, unless a miracle happens and I can get something used up. Now I'm using my Real Techniques setting brush to set my under eyes. And if I don't use anything up tomorrow, then the next day I'll shoot for 3. And if I do use only one product up tomorrow, then I'll shoot for 2 the next video. Because then I gotta do 2 products until I can go back to just using 1. If that makes sense. Or how many ever I need to use until I can go back to 1. And I don't think any miracle's gonna happen. So tomorrow I gotta use 2 products. Or I can't just use 1 anymore. I didn't set my forehead either. So the reason I like using the setting brush is because as I'm setting, it's kind of getting excess powder off. So then it just looks more flawless. Doesn't look so cakey. And I will lightly clean it up to really make sure everything's set once I get my forehead. This is just to make sure what I'm doing afterwards is just to make sure everything's set. All I'm doing is just making sure everything is set. I mean, I know that also setting spray again. just want to make sure that everything's set with powder before going to the setting spray. So, especially because I'm using a powder product. This also makes sure there's no excess powder anywhere. So now we're going into the e.l.f. Primer Infused Bronzer and Forever Sunkissed, and we're just going to go over all the places we contoured. And I'll also go over everything with this brush. Actually, this is fine. Because this is blending in with the foundation and the powder and everything, that it looks so natural. So this is fine. Well, it is. It's fine. Like, literally, I can see a little bit of bronzer. But other than that, it looks just like foundation. So I'm like, actually, this is good. I like this. I thought it was needed bronzer. So now we're going into the angled crease brush just to do the nose. See a line, which means it's getting like, look, like my nose is snatched out, but it blends in that you can barely notice. So, and I did get a little powder bronzer here. Just gonna wipe it away. Alright, now lipstick. We're gonna go into the Wet n Wild Airy. I can't say the other name. It's pretty much a black lipstick. Which we will be using this again. Since I really wish I wouldn't. So this is the final look for Virgo. I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.